Good afternoon and welcome to the Mass Show. In the party on his stream is the one, the only, the lovely, the talented Kadal,
Yay! Welcome to the Muppet Show.
who is actually in the middle of a race. Of course, it's the Muppet Show.
Yay! Okay, calm down.
I know, I'm easily excited, which is odd considering I still haven't had my first cup of coffee yet. Okay, so, and with that being said, no, I have not had my first cup of coffee. Uh, I just literally woke up. I got off work this morning, um, and then came home, went to bed, and yeah,
Ah, shit.
got some sleep, woke up. So I'm actually doing this stream and making coffee and making breakfast.
I'm gonna end up in fourth place because I took a barrier penalty on the last fucking lap.
Alright. So we had a update during the night, evening, morning, whatever.
Ah, what the? Okay. Don't go into any corners with any cars within fucking 2 feet of yours because as soon as you do, you get fucking spun out.
Yeah, but that's kind of always been the thing.
No, he didn't even touch me.
What?
Right?
Oh, so we're doing the whole dirty air thing?
I have no idea what the fuck it was.
Oh.
I lost 2 positions due to a fucking penalty. 1 position due to fucking stupid driving. Ended up in 4th.
Alrighty, so for the general public, what does the
Excuse my
Miz,
French.
what does the Miz have to fuel his day? He has a tuna omelet with tomato
Yuck.
and avocado.
Yuck on all of the ingredients above listed.
That's healthy.
It's not.
Oh, but it is.
First off, the mercury in the tuna will kill you. Second off, hey, the eggs are healthy. Third off, the seeds would kill me in the tomatoes. So yeah, it's not healthy.
But it's not always about you, Kadal.
Yes, it is. This is my stream. Damn it.
No, it's mine.
Oh, come on, get off this. Why could they not put a skip button here instead of sitting there watching the one stupid screen? I was really hoping that during the update they would fix the Bujo VGT so I could actually drive the thing in VR.
Why can't you drive it in VR?
Let's look. Still no fixed VGT.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I lost 2 positions out of that. I started off second, finished 4th. Happy days. Sounds like my family just arrived.
All right.
Alex?
Let's see. So.
Yep. Hi, baby.
Let's see what we got here. Have we got the championship? They were talking
Yes,
about
I
next.
can see.
They were going to do another exhibition. Oh, we have another championship. We have 2 championships. Let's see here. Manufacturers, Interlagos, Daytona, Nürburgring. That doesn't surprise me considering Nürburgring was just added. So,
Good luck. Are you 12?
No, but I've been told I've got the mentality of it.
You are not 12 years old. That's a very nice shirt. So you cannot try. What are we going to have for supper, guys? You didn't want eggs and bacon earlier. Why do you want eggs and bacon? I don't have any eggs. I have one egg. And no bacon. What about pizza? We should get Greco. Yeah, you could take that green stuff. Sure. For all those that are watching my broadcast, that's my family.
And for those of you listening or watching my broadcast, that's Godall's family.
You literally can't be watching my broadcast since it's on pause.
Yeah, I need to go through and see what I can do about finding a PS4 camera.
I think I can arrange that. As I would have one here.
Oh, okay.
Give your mother hugs and kisses.
Your eldest does not require it?
No. As a matter of fact. Hey, that's not where your coat belongs.
Alrighty, so, let's see here.
You don't want that. You spit it out the other day out of the salad, so you definitely don't want it.
Yeah,
it's not very yummy.
Doesn't, yeah, just because they spit it out one day doesn't mean they don't like it the next.
Right, here.
Alright, let's see here. Get some OJ in me because, well, orange juice does a body good.
I told you. It tastes like celery tops. It's bitter. Go put it in the garbage. Don't throw it on my floor. Go pick that up and put it in the garbage, please. Thank you. Thank you. Go put it in the garbage.
Welcome to.
Removing my headset.
Okay,
I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, so. Brands Hatch Group 4. What Group 4 cars do I have? Because we have a new manufacturer series, which means I can pick a new manufacturer. Group 4 wise, I've got Ford, Dodge. Alright, so, but before we do that, let's back up. Rent event specific, because they also went through and said that they were redoing all the performance points. So, let's see here. M4 is still at the bottom of the pack. On the bottom row, what do they got for the most powerful? The Alpha is still the Swift. Interesting. I don't remember that being that far up, but okay. Corvette is still higher than the Viper. And that's all still higher than the Mustang. Let's see. Let's see. Vantage. Okay, so my contenders for the next manufacturer series at this point in time, as we speak, are pretty much the same four suspects. Ford, Jag, Aston Martin, BMW. Not necessarily in that order, but kind of in that order. And then, with everything being reset, looks like Veteran put some time in. Good on him. 131,609. I think I was faster than he was. Let's see. Let's see. My eldest is telling me to just go BMW, so I must test the Aston then. All right. Okay, so for me, but here's the thing, the problem with Aston. Aston Group 3 cars really don't have much of a top end. Okay, let me qualify that a little bit better. Didn't have much of a top end before the update. So, let's see here. Medium, medium, time trial. Although I'm not time trialing yet because I'm still eating my breakfast.
No, you're eating your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for a message from RJ to see what time he's done work so I know what time to order pizza.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, you mother trucker. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I can get the Porsche around that track anymore either.
So Cadal is going to have to find another manufacturer.
No, because I'm still signed. Well, I was signed with Jaguar, but
Let's see.
so let's see. The only reason why I haven't been driving the little $11 million BMW around
McLaren?
this track is because of how it handled the curbs,
Right.
which it didn't. You touch a curb with it, you were a rocket ship.
Airborne. I want to be
Yeah,
an airborne ranger.
right? It was exactly what I was thinking the first time I hit a curb and I near went over the cliff.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
I seem to have a drone under my feet.
So I am. Okay, so he put in a 131.6 in the Mustang. Let's see if I can beat that with this. Okay, so I
Who
am
put in a
going
131?
to. A friend of mine on Brands Hatch.
I was gonna say, if somebody put a 131 on this, that's like impossible. I think the record's 135.
Right.
Good on them.
No. I'm on Brands Hatch. So he
You're
did
on
that in
egg.
the Mustang. So I'm going to start with the Vantage. Then I'm going to go to
Really?
the F-Type. And then I'm going to go to the BMW.
Why aren't you taking the Mustang? Because it's like OP.
Because
It's OP. that's your because. You don't want to do it because it's OP. Like, I don't know. Miss, yeah. There's 5 guys down there. Yeah. Okay. What do you got to handle them? An LMG. That's perfect. Can you lock onto them? No. Okay, just spray them down the hallway. I'll circle around and get them with a knife.
exactly. That's pretty much how that works.
Just Nez's idea of, it's OP. I have a gun with lots and lots of bullets. To be fully honest, he did get much better at those type of games
I did.
as he got older. I think it wasn't so much that he got better, I think it was just that he got wiser and shots came with it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I got to change the break point on that.
So, yeah. I still can't use the McLaren on this track.
Bad pandas.
Well, you have to ride too much of the curb to get over the chicane at any amount of speed. And as soon as I do, I'm on 2 tires. She doesn't like 2 tires.
Didn't know like he 2 tires?
Nope, it is not the motorbike. It sounds like a motorbike. You know what? I'll be really glad.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say they redid the physics that the mediums now drive like the hards, at least on Brands Hatch.
You notice this?
Okay, let's try this.
So let's try your buddy out. Let's try the Z4. Let's put it on a medium tire just because I can. Okay, so the beeping you hear in the background is my son trying to pull the monster's drone, which is probably dead. And that annoying scruffing sound that you're hearing, that's actually my daughter, probably soon, very shortly, going to bust a bullet. This car really resembles the Mustang. Like some medium tires. Still doesn't like that. I don't like that turn either. What are you doing? Why?
Oh, that was atrocious.
Why? You don't have a controller for that. You lost the controller for that mini RC ages ago, like 2 years ago. So,
yeah,
absolutely not. Without the proper 2.4 hertz controller, that RC is useless. I might as well take it apart, pull the gears out of it, and you can use it for a car. For a Hot Wheels car. So, what is Bong doing now? Working on what? Endeavor still. I couldn't make it what he was saying. Alright, well, let's time trial my way into this Jaguar and see how it fares. The Toyota is the only car I can get around the track in, and I can only do it at 141. What? Okay, let's go change that. Okay, let me in that. Oh, fucking stupid thing. I pulled into the pit to change my tires, not get a drive-through. Because if for any reason at all, this game thinks that I'm racing this race in an entire lap on intermediate rain tires, they got another fucking thing coming.
Right.
I was wondering why I couldn't get around the chicane in second gear. The top chicane before the penalty line. I am pretty sure I hear an Alexander talking to me. But as I have both earbuds in, I really can't understand what he's saying. I suppose I should pause. What? Later, at a later date, yes. I will take the gears out of that and you can use it for Hot Wheels. When I decide I want to.
And that just goes to show, folks, it doesn't matter what country you're in, your kids are gonna, yeah. Alrighty, so on track, my best was a 132.609.
Oh,
According to
shit!
according to the
Okay,
computer models,
I'm safe.
it sounded like it was touch and go there for a moment.
It was very touch and go. My apologies to your viewership.
Let's see, 132.378. So I cannot drive that car faster.
I spent 3 years as a fisherman, so my moral filter between my brain and my tongue is a little limited, at best.
Fair enough. Okay, so Grant's hat circuit, select from garage.
As I was out in the boat one day with a bunch of landlubbers, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you guys see the waves? Those are terribly big waves." And we're on our way in. We get to the breakwater in the area where the waves are actually really big. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
no, those weren't waves. These were waves. And the waves were coming up like twice the height of our boat. I said, nah, that's what you call a motherfucking wave.
I don't have a Group 4 Jag. Why do I not have a Group? How do I not have a Group 4 Jag?
Because you
Sold it because I had one. Or am
sold
I
it.
thinking of GT Sport?
You, you don't have one because I don't think you ever had one.
Oh, well, aren't I a heathen? Well, we need to fix this because one nice part about it is, and again, I made this comment during
Oh, yeah,
yesterday's
no.
live stream. I wish just 10%, 1%, 5%, no, let's go 5%. 5% of that 11 million credits was actually real money.
Oh, I'm down to 4 million credits now because, I have cars.
Yeah. Well, you see, I'm already maxed out, so I'm kind of like, meh.
Yeah, but it's, see, my thing is the cars that, like I had 15 or 16 million and then they added a whole bunch of new cafe books and that drained me down to like 6 million because
Jaguar, Group 4.
the cars that they wanted me to buy were rather expensive. That is not my phone. Alex, can you hand me my phone?
Alrighty. Well, this
No,
is
you mother parts. I don't want that garbage. A high lift cam for a Mazda Roadster. Hey, yay. My fucking Roadster has a Corvette engine in it. I do not need high lift cam shaft for an engine that's no longer in the car.
okay.
Grr.
Okay,
Grr.
so Tune, watching my broadcast, went through and made a comment that'd be a blast from the past for you, as it pertains to the remote control car. Uh, Remote XD spotted.
Right. Exactamundo.
Well, yes, and for those of you who don't know who find this stream later, the Remote XD was the most annoying little gadget that you could get on Call of Duty because it's just a remote control pack of
Car with a box of
C4.
C4 on it. And the only thing worse than that was the paper airplane.
Yes.
The paper airplane sucked. I'm going to throw a paper airplane with a wad of C4 on it at your face.
Right?
It's like, really? Game designers? Really? Development shit at its finest.
Oh, let's see here.
Okay, come on. Where are they? I know they're here somewhere. These red bubbles are driving me batshit. I find that to be a rather short drive. I have 2 children. For a guy who used to be extremely patient, I now have none.
Okay, is that how you remember that?
That's exactly how I remember that. There's a difference between having extreme patience and a short fuse. I have both. I'm extremely patient, but I have a short fuse. All right, bubble's gone. Feel happy. What am I doing? I'm not racing anymore this week. I hate this track. So I'm going to do money tracks, I guess. Because I haven't figured out what car I want to sign for. What's the first track?
Well, you see, and that's part of the reason why I'm on Brand's hats at the moment. I know that sounds really silly, especially considering based on what I saw in that manufacturer series. All 3 exhibition races are Group 3 races, so why do I give 2 shits about a Group 4 car? So...
Event schedule, Daytona Road Course.
I like that one.
Nürburgring Endurance. Of course, they put the new track in.
Oh, well, yeah, and I'm pretty sure the Nürburgring Sprint is probably going to be a Group 4 race in the very near future.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's not before time. They don't have any Nürburgring in the rotation at all, which is ridiculous. Like, as much as I dislike the track, I like the track too.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, trust me, God, what track were we on last week that I made that exact same comment? Oh no, Bathurst.
Bathurst.
Or Mount Panorama.
Mount Panorama, my favoriteest of most hated tracks.
I hate that track, but I love that track.
I know, right? I like the back section of the track where you're coming down over the hill through all the twists and turns and stuff. I can't wait to do that in VR. it's going to be like a roller coaster.
Wait, we haven't had that track since you got your VR headset?
Nope. Nope, unfortunately, since I got my headset, we've had Trial Mountain, Deep Valley, and Dragon Trail. Now, don't get me wrong, the background scenery in Dragon Trail is awesome, but... Alright, so what's the event schedule?
Okay, so the
Brands
V8
Hatch Grand Prix circuit in the RS5 Turbo.
Exactly 1 second slower.
Red Bull Ring in a Group 4. And Grand Valley Road Highway 1 in a Group 3. The Nationals Cup this time round doesn't look that bad for its 3 events.
Do they tell you what the cars are?
No, it's just only the first one, and that's the Toyota RS5 Turbo, or the Audi, sorry, which I own. I bought it. It's Group 2.
Oh. Okay.
So Group 2, Group 4, Group 3. Oh.
Okay, so the one thing about the Jag is the Jag drives very similar to the Mustang as it pertains to shift points. Well, there's a mild difference in the shift points, but the brake points are essentially the same.
Medium, soft, and there might be weather in this track. Let's time trial anyway. It's a new car. I just bought it today. It cost me like 1.3 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's give it a whirl. On Brand's hats, no less. Yeah. What tires am I on? Mediums. This is classified as a Group 2 car. car's got some room for inline 4.
Yes, it does.
Wow, but it is sketchy. Like, this is your former M6 style sketchy. Before all the updates made the M6 a drivable car. And that's, I think, on part due to the fact that BMW said if you don't fix it, we're taking the cars out the gate.
Yeah.
And actually, I think there's a lot of car companies do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know for a fact Lamborghini threatened to pull their license out. Ferrari should threaten to pull their license out, but you know, it's and it's like a shitbox. Can't say that about Ferrari. Yes, I can. Watch me.
Ooh, screw that entire series up.
Yep, I'm into the dirt. Forgot to change my tires. Can I go back into the pit? I don't like Brand's hatch. Okay, drive. Thank you. I hate to say it. My Lexus handles better.
That's funny. That's a penalty.
Did you go through a chicane by any chance?
No, I'm still on Brands Hatch.
Oh. Me too. Understand on Brands Hatch why they would make that stupid little chicane in the middle of get pit stop. Like, really? I don't think that is necessary.
Apparently they thought it
the
was.
grass. Okay, so I thought I was racing. Apparently I'm farming. Thought I was racing. Apparently I'm farming. Yes. I have no idea what I'm farming yet. I'll figure it out when my car figures out when it's done planting. Out into the field again. Rhubarb, I guess. Should be ready this fall.
Ah, bugger. Okay,
Right.
well, all things being fair, I did give the Aston a 4-lap run.
Well, all things being fair, I give this new Audi a go. Personal opinion, it sucks.
136 2-1.
Okay,
So I
that's
believe it's a
ridiculous.
little bit more.
131 in a group 4. My best and brands hatch in this Audi in group 2 at
Mm.
155 with a 135 optimal. Yuck.
Oh, it's the bad, I swear to God it is.
What's the first track of manufacturers is Autodrome. I wonder is it the full track or the reverse track or the weird one.
Alrighty. I know I didn't do that with the Aston, but I'm doing the replay. Kind of watching the. Because, okay, so for those of you who find this later, and if you find this later, this probably will no longer apply. Um, they also they redid the suspension physics on the cars as well. Now, I've got a replay somewhere.
Okay, I know the track now. That's a terrible track.
Of the Group 4 Jag. And
I
it
will
had a
go back to
lot more body suspension weight in the corners, whereas this is looking a little bit more flat to me. It's like the body roll is extremely reminiscent of a Group 3 car. And again, IMSA, FIA, SCCA actually don't have a Group 4 setting. I mean, the Group 4 races are literally a polyphony made up group. Group 3 is a real thing. Group 2 is a real thing. I believe they call them Super GTs. But the Group 4s are pretty much just, yeah, they're made up. Yeah, that's a flat car. That is, and that's a good thing. That's a mildly airborne car. And that's where I got back-to-back half-second penalties because whereas they highly recommend you cut the corner, don't cut them that much. And now we are going to get into the car that caused me to leave B&W. Okay, so also fun fact, fun news. I'm on vacation next week. I'm not going anywhere. It'll be a staycation, but I will be off for 7 days, so I will have a week of living quote unquote normal. Good news is I get to take a very, 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 very much deserved rest. Bad news is well, I work night shift, and when you're on vacation, you get your base pay. You don't get the overtime pay. So as a result, yeah, the paycheck's going to be a couple $100 short. So, which is fine because, well, I mean, I'll get fussed at by my ex-wife. Which is the bad. Let's see here. And that's where I kissed the wall and spun out and made some smoke and threw a little bit of a semi-quasi temper tantrum of sorts. Okay, so downside to it is, wait a minute, hang on. Yep, nope, still got to back all the way out of a time trial to getting another car. Group 4, select from garage, let's jump in my M4.
Okay. Oh, 20 minutes till my supper is ordered, or done, I guess, ready for pickup.
It is delivery, it's not DiGiorno.
No, it's not delivery either. I have to go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Alan not show up yet?
No, still no other one. I hope
Another
he's feeling okay.
Yeah, he is. This is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Thursday he usually does his running about town. It's Thursday or Friday. It's the 2 days he does his shopping, bill paying, and stuff like that. That might be the reason for not being here. Because I don't if I check my list. Yeah, see, it hasn't been on in 19 hours, so. Not that I was trying to cut into his mid time.
No.
But I was looking out for my Mrs. health.
Oh no, and I appreciate it.
Oh my god, I wonder what next. Tomorrow I'll be able to find out if Nankai releases the information, which he does every Friday. I just don't want to sit there and watch Kai's video all afternoon tomorrow to find out what the 3 tracks are going to be. Because Nankai does release them on Friday, the information of what next week's tracks are going to be, and I don't understand. They should tell you right on the main page when you log into the game. Okay, next week's tracks will be this on Friday, because that gives everybody a weekend to practice.
Agreed.
I think that just makes more common sense. This is politically difficult. Common sense and them go hand in hand like wine and vinegar. Alright, gotta find a car. Let's drive around the track and Lamborghini. See how the physics have. Physics has affected the Lambo. For those of you who don't know, I usually set a time in whatever car.
Okay, so we're actually going to...
That's like my best time, and then pop in the Lambo and end up smashing that best time. And then I have to find a car that can beat the Lamborghini's time. Wow. That's surprising.
What's that?
Okay. Well, get a couple laps under my belt and see. Somebody got a notification.
Yep, Island is up to some foolishness, but I'm in the middle of some scientific training, so Island is gonna have to wait at the moment.
Oh, you know, he's probably just bragging about his time. I have never wanted to physically go to somebody's house and punch them in the face as much as I did him that day. Island. I know where he lives.
Okay.
So even after the update is all said and done, the curbs and Dragon Trail still suck. Like, they're still shit.
Okay.
Have I mentioned at any point at all near stream that the curbs and Dragon Trail are shite?
I think you may have mildly, subtly just alluded to it.
As long as I've made myself particularly clear that the curbs and Dragon Trail really need to be fixed.
This thing
say, hey, but they're curbs. You're not supposed to run over curbs. Well, racers cut curbs all the time. Get across that. No. I hate this fucking track. Alright, so we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Let's go 4 days. I should have lost some clean days. As I go back to the regular. Done. Yeah, sure. As soon as you figure out how to transfer credits from GG7 to the real world, I will more than definitely send some. But you have to figure that out. We'll get to know a bunch of stuff.
Did the same thing in the BMW that I did in the Jag.
What's that? Same kind
No, cut the same 2 corners and ended up with the same penalty.
2 penalties?
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, well, no, it won't be last attempt because
Yeah, I can't even get it. I don't understand that. It's all the fucking time and effort to get a car painted up so that I can show it off, and they changed all the physics, and now it won't go around the track.
okay. We're going to attempt one more lap. Boy, nobody can say I didn't give this car a solid chance.
I think their new physics have made the chicane of death even harder.
Alrighty. Let's take a look. 4-star roulette ticket. 132.0. So even if I put all of my best times together in the BMW M4, it is still disclosed to the 4 cars that I tested. But it is the fastest car here.
Oh. Designers of this track need to be pissed on. How do I really feel? I
was
feel
about
like
to
they
say,
need to be
don't
drug-aired into
sugarcoat
the,
it. Don't
drug-aired into the
sugarcoat
street,
it.
shot twice, then pissed on, then set on fire, and then pissed on again.
Okay, what else have I got in here?
That's
Alright.
how I really feel about it. I feel almost the same way about the little chicane at the start of Brands Hatz's pit.
Okay,
That one absolutely makes no sense.
So, okay, fun fact for those who can hear me in between Cadal's rants.
My ranting?
So mid-engine cars are always the default car that you go to whenever you're on hard tires. The new mediums are feeling an awful like the old hard. So, I happen to have a Group 4 McLaren. We're going to throw a 5th name into this hat. So, Ford, Jag, Aston Martin, BMW, and McLaren. Yes, I know I waved the American flag, and I have no problems re-signing with Ford if I need to re-sign with Ford.
That's okay. The new physics got soft tires handling like medium.
Okay, so does this mean we're going to go back to the old GT Sport days and bring back the Super Soft?
They're almost going to have to. And they do have them in the game.
What, Super Soft?
During certain events, yeah. During the certain, I can't remember which challenge it is, but it's one of the challenges in the circus tent up there. Because I was like, how come these are in this game? I don't see these for purchase.
Okay, let's try that again.
Have I put my 20 minutes in yet? God, must be close.
It is 5:17 your time, 4:17 my time.
So it must be close, 3 more minutes. Okay, come on, dum-dum. It helps if you shift down when you're supposed to shift down. Well, so far I haven't had any downshifting errors.
Hmm. Okay, so this is going to be one of those that you're going to have to. Okay.
Yep. Soft tires really are handling like the old mediums. Mediums are handling like hard, so what?
Hard.
Hard are gonna feel like sports.
Which is code for we're all going to hear Cody cuss or Cadal cuss a lot.
No, I'll just quit playing. It's really that simple. If it's gonna frustrate me to the point that, yeah, I got other things I can do that is much more entertaining. On that note, I will be back. I gotta go get my pizza.
Okay. 131.7 is my best capable, but anybody who was watching kind of saw there were several times that I was faster. Excuse me momentarily, I need to take this phone call, so I'll hit a replay. I'm still on the phone. Let's try the Mustang.
Prolonged pause over. Supper eaten. Didn't miss. Step out. Has Mez stepped out? He has himself set to incognito. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was on the phone with my brother.
Welcome
But
back. Did
as
you
you...
realize your PlayStation account is set to incognito?
Is it?
It is.
No, I did not. Okay. Alrighty, so my best lap time was at 132.3. And my best time was a 131.8 if I put everything together properly. And my current best car is the McLaren at a 131.8. So, yeah,
That's the thing.
that's a thing. Okay. So for Group 4, it's still the Ford. No exotics for me. Okay, so let's see here. Still got a little bit of time before I've got to jump off here. So there won't be any racing today. Yep, these two are still my most two driven cars.
I'm sure that hasn't changed.
Yeah, no, it's Ford GT with 8,300 miles. That car is retired. And then the BMW Z4 with 5,000 miles. That car's been retired.
5,000 miles. How many miles I have my daily driver?
Let's see here. Okay, so.
But of course. You slimy. Reverse, Hanks. No, I said reverse. The delay between, hey, you have to completely come to a stop to put your car in reverse is
Mm-hmm.
stupid. Atrocious.
Is it heavily atrocious or just mildly atrocious?
It's almost as bad as the chicane of death atrocious.
Yeah, okay. So, Cadal has got a time of 141.6. Vet has got a time of 141.2. And Island has got a time of 139.0. I'm willing to bet that's on the softs.
Well,
It's here! It
I'm
has
going to tell you
arrived!
what has arrived.
My coffee beans.
Oh, I thought you were sim racing rig.
No, don't get me wrong. I would
So,
be all excited about that, but yeah, no, that's coffee.
well,
It's
if this update has muckered up my ability to enjoy the game,
mm-hmm.
I will send you my entire racing rig. I was not joking.
Oh.
I'll have to get your new address.
Oh yeah, because the last time you mailed me something, I was still living with Girly Girl, and I'm not living
Right.
with Girly Girl anymore.
Even if I mailed it there, I'm sure she'd get it to you.
Oh god, yeah. We are still civil to each other.
Right. So, yeah, I'm not sure I can say I really like the new physics.
Well,
I can pretty much say 99.5% positive that I do not like the new physics.
well, I mean, okay, so for those of you that don't know, Kadal is a multifaceted individual. So I am pretty much a one and done kind of guy. Case in point, I went through a phase where all I did was Call of Duty. And then I went through a phase where I did nothing but Battlefield. And then another phase of nothing but Call of Duty. And now I'm doing nothing but Gran Turismo. Kadal, on the other hand, has got this. He's got actually he's got like
About 500 games.
Yeah, he's got 500 games, but he's got 3 or 4 that he plays on a fairly consistent basis. He could actually do a complete gaming channel on his channel. So it's not like if those of you that follow me that have started following him too much, you could actually still go to his channel and he will game other stuff. Yeah, this thing drives like it's on hards. I'm on Dragon Trail now and my GT.
Well, let me put it this way, okay? pre-patch or pre-update, I would run 140, 139 on softs. And I would run 142 to 144 on mediums. I am 5 laps in, and my best time on softs are I'm off the track, 143.6.
Okay, so yeah, drive it like it's on hards and mediums instead of mediums and softs.
Like my qualifying time at 141 in my D-rated bracket is a first place qualifying, first, second, all the time. I'm either first or I'm second. I should be across the line, like 3 seconds ago. Too much sauce. Would you like for me to complain about anything else? I'm just in that humor today, dude. What? What now? Can I get you some chocolate milk while you were going out into the kitchen to get more garlic fingers? While you were going out into the kitchen where the chocolate milk is.
Into the chicane of death again. Yeah. Tune!
Haha, you ate shit at the chicane.
Yes, I did.
Alright, so, from a lifelong, or GT7 lifelong, Aston fan, this V8 is fucking stiff as hell.
Okay.
Like, they made this thing so damn stiff, and I am having a lot of difficulty.
Well, I mean, and unfortunately, whenever they do any kind of physics update, I mean, that's part of the reason why, like, during the stream that you saw as I gave the chicane of death a love kiss, a love tap, whatever you want to call it,
Part of your life insurance?
Whenever these things happen, yeah, this thing drives like it's on hards. You've got to relearn the cars, and some cars are going to be better, some cars are going to be worse, some cars are just
Unusable?
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's that. Okay, that's probably as best as I'm gonna get with the damn Vantage. Oh. Fuck! Thought you were still rocking a 132. Oh. Christ. The problem is I like Brands Hatch, so this is just not fun.
Okay, last lap. See what I can do.
Alright, well, let's see what Seaside Reverse has in store for me. Whoop! Got a cough.
Got a what?
Sounds like
Hi,
someone got a
buddy.
little cough.
Yeah, there's a couple coughs here. I'm probably requiring a puffer.
Ah, the X is there.
Huh?
Where? Who's X?
Your X.
No, she's not here. She dropped kids off and left.
Why do they need a puffer?
Well, somebody said, sounds like somebody's got a cough. I said, yeah, there's a couple coughs here.
Oh, I thought you
said,
said
what are they doing here?
cops.
Right? Coughs. Coughs.
I also hear a smoke detector that needs a battery change.
No, that's Scooter, and I don't think you can change his battery.
Ah. Alright. Alright. Question.
Answer.
What tires is everybody running for Dragon Trail?
Don't even get me started.
Medium.
Medium? Alright. Holy shit, those do feel like hards.
Don't get me started.
Ooh. Okay. Let's not get the power oversteer, shall we?
I have to turn the anti-oversteer assist on since they fixed it. I might as well use it because these tires don't handle their shit.
Woo!
Alright, Polyphony, give me back my last settings.
Oh god! Oh, Christ!
Chicane.
Yep. Oh. Okay. I stopped myself like maybe a couple millimeters away from that fucking wall.
Oh, I see. I'm not the only one with the bad moral filter issues.
No.
I do recall.
What moral?
Well, I was on my way to 140. Alrighty. So, let's see.
Okay. Lift. In. Over. Fuck. I got through the chicane, but that wall was right there to greet me.
All I got to say is that I'm glad I'm not the only one that finds this ridiculous.
Oh no. Alright, so, Kadal, you are 2/10 faster in your Super than I am in my Ford GT.
Ah, yep.
Alright. One
But
more
you're
time.
on medium tires.
Yep. Oh.
So, that don't count.
Oh, I was trying to cheeky my way through third.
I am 4 seconds faster my Supra than I am with any other car I've tried.
Will the Supra be the new meta?
No, but
It
it's
is
the
the
only car
dominant one.
It's the only car I can get around the track.
I'm currently looking at the top 100. There's
And
Supra,
there's
M6.
way more Supras than there is.
Anything else? There's a Genesis in here, 2 Genesis.
Genocide, if you will.
Nope, there's more than one.
A Lexus, which is the Toyota.
How am I supposed to get through that?
NSX.
Oh, as much as I hate to, I may go over to Sport. Holy shit. Did they change it to where I'm probably going to have to drop a gear to get through the chicane of death?
There is a B12 at 167th with a 136.9.
And I'm doing this in the DBR9 right now.
Alright.
Okay, we're going to give it a shot. Alright, drop. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to brake. I can't just gun it through.
Okay, so...
What have they done to my Astons? I know they weren't great, but holy hell.
Okay, so fun fact.
Fun fact.
I'm
I always
currently...
look forward to Mez's fun facts.
I just went through the top 350 and there is not an American car in here.
Really? That is a fun fact.
Alright. Let's test this one out. I'm running out of options in a very fast fashion. I was running this course on in the Porsche rather nicely.
There is not an American car in the top 100 or top 500. The first American car is my car. No, it's the test car. They've got the test car at 5:03 with a time of 1:37.7.
Think you could do better?
No.
Okay.
Could have went on soft tires on the old patch.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, that would be the only way. Because, I mean, with the new update, Island is 3 seconds slower with the new tires than he was with the old tires.
Right?
Well, tires and suspension, because there was a suspension change to it as well.
The suspension change is nominal, though. It's only effective in aggressive braking.
Which is the downhill portion of fucking Dragon Trail Seaside Reverse.
No.
I don't know, it feels pretty damn aggressive.
No, it's not. That's not aggressive braking. What I mean aggressive braking is coming into corner 1 off the start-finish line when you are going from 6th gear to second gear.
Okay.
That is your aggressive braking, because or when you get to the top of the hill on the back section, and you're trying to get from 5th gear down to 2nd gear or 1st gear, depending on which tires you're using.
This is such a bad idea. It's a horrible idea.
Like the chicane, the downhill chicane on the back section of the track, that's a joke. That you drop your car into third gear at the top of the hill and just let your foot up, or in your case, let your thumb off the gas and coast down the hill, and then punch it at the bottom.
Oh,
Okay, so
what, you know, this also means that every single lap guide that was released before today is now absolutely invalidated.
Invalid. Yep. Yeah, so everybody who went through all the streamers and stuff who went through all the time to put out lap guides and stuff like that for this track last week have to do it all over again.
I'm willing to bet that your major YouTube streamers are probably going to go through and just do their live streams on the new tracks.
I think, yeah, because
They'll go in, do
They're not going to
private
bother
lobbies.
doing
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to bother doing track guides.
Yeah, they're not doing.
It's too much work.
Yeah, they're not going to be doing dailies, and it's like I said, sometime in the next 2 weeks, we're going to end up on one of the 2 new Nürburgring tracks.
Yeah, and hell, pretty sure Key's already doing a stream of the new physics and everything. Rory is probably going to be doing a stream, if not now, then in the near, like within the next few hours or some shit. Kids will
Sure,
probably
Omega already is.
Yeah, Kids will probably stream.
But see, Omega was streaming
Saturday.
yesterday on the updates, so these people already have 24 hours with it under their belt. And people in the UK and stuff like that.
Oh. All right, what's going on over in the world of sport?
I have no idea.
I will let you know in about 30 seconds.
You mean GT Sport?
Yeah.
Don't play it.
What do you mean?
I don't play it.
He doesn't like GT Sport.
Fair enough.
Well, it's not that I don't like it. They made me cranky.
Has a GT7 made you cranky?
Yes, but not like that.
Yeah. Okay, what we got?
GT Sport give me, okay, here's your PSVR, and here's one split screen track that you can play it on. And the guy on the other screen has to have the exact same car as you, so.
Alright, it's still Suzuka, Monza, and Laguna Seca.
I'd take those.
Yeah. Group 4 Monza, Group 3 Seca, the Honda NSX Type R92 for Suzuka.
I don't like, they need to stop doing that too. They need to stop forcing you to take a certain particular car for A. Piss off.
I mean, in 7 where it doesn't count, I don't see what the problem is, but like in sport where it does count, I can understand where you're coming from.
Now, in 7 where it doesn't count is where they should get rid of it. Because, okay, say I'm no good at this track, which I'm no good at this track, so it's not really a big stretch for me to say I'm no good at this track. So I don't want to ruin my rating this weekend, okay? So I went from a C, midway C, almost B, and an S to a D, B on this track. Because there's nothing better to drive. Brands Hatch is a crash-up derby joke.
I mean, it's fun in Group 3.
Right, I said the very same thing. But 5 laps Brands Hatch in a Group 4 is just crash-up derby. They're going to push you out of the way so that they can get up into the top positions.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about how shit the online lobbies are right now with the physics changes.
They're actually not that bad. I mean, I started off in second with my time in a D lobby. I should still be in my C, but, you know, I brutally put myself into that last week. So this car has potential. For speed, maybe not, but for at least it gets me around this good track. It's all kinds. 4 laps, never hit a wall.
Okay. So the brakes are worse on the Vantage in Sport than they are in 7.
So I would figure that if at least if they had the A lobby in this, the daily A, Group 3 or Group 4, or even a Group 2 car, that didn't count for the week. For people who, like me, don't want to drive this track, don't want to ruin my record. But to make it boring,
Well, you don't want to do laps in the rolling STD?
no, not really.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful what cars I pick and choose. Half of the cars I normally drive, I can't drive now. Unless I stop playing in VR.
Does it mess with the VR that much?
It's not that it messes with the VR, it messes with my brain. I can't get used to driving on the right-hand side of the car.
Okay. Well. Yikes.
Driving on the right-hand side of a vehicle is an antiquated, out-of-date joke of a driving tactic.
I think I should just go play Resident Evil 4.
Good game. Did you try the remake?
Yep, that's what I'm playing now.
I think they have a VR release for it in the PS5.
What, a VR version of the remake?
I think so.
Yeah. If they do, then hell yeah. I know the original has a VR.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this car has potential.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Ford Mustang, 141.5. It is now my fastest car.
Keep it up, Dad.
So I'm sticking with Ford.
Alright. Oh, God, they violated the Astons.
Downside to it is I am only 700 faster than Cadal. Alright, so let's see what that looked like. Okay, so I'm going to go through, and I wasn't going to do this, but if it's good enough for my buddy Cadal and it's good enough for me, I am going to find a YouTube sticker and put it on my Fords.
Okay.
Yeah, and the car that I went and put it on.
It's a Supra, isn't it?
No, it
It was a Porsche.
Porsche.
It was the Porsche.
And I can't drive the Porsche now.
Oh, I forgot to put the data. I gotta put the data up.
Yep.
Let's get the data up. Okay, there's the data.
But I'm gonna hop out of here, swap accounts, and go play Resident Evil.
Alright. Okay, I don't blame you, buddy. Hopefully I can still have you in the party from time to time, even though you're on a different game.
Alright, yeah. It's just I don't want to throw everybody out and be like, what the fuck is that?
So,
They made a lot of changes to that game, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, I was like, if you're acting like that and you're driving, then you're probably complaining about the new physics too.
Oh no, before I joined the party, I hopped in the Aston, and I'm fucking trying to turn. I'm like, what the fuck?
I got a car for you to try.
What is it?
That's a Nissan.
The GTR?
The 2018, the one that drives on the right-hand side. Or the left-hand steer.
The Group 4?
Yeah. No, Group 5, Nismo. Or Group 3. Yeah. Sorry.
Group 3.
I was going around the corner.
I don't think I own that one.
It's
Yeah, I'll
rentable.
rent it. Yeah, I'll rent it, see if I like it. If I like it, I'll get it. But, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm on lap 7. No penalties.
Alright.
Best time of 1:43, but then I'm not really concentrating. I'm kind of yakking at the same time, so.
Yeah. Alright. But, y'all have fun.
But it handles a lot like
Okay.
the Vantage used to.
Okay. Okay, then that might be
Currently,
something to look at.
Yeah.
I gotta see what they did to the V12 anyway. Because DBR9's a little...
The
stiffer.
DVR was sketchy at the best. I
yeah,
found,
it was
but it was
before
faster.
Yeah, before the update, it was sketchy, but had a good top. It had a really good top end. But
Right?
now,
Yeah, before the update, it was comparable to the Supra
Yeah,
and
it was
the Ford GT.
it was just a solid all-around car. It wasn't gonna like blow anything out of the water, but it was reliable. Hell, I don't even know if I can get that damn thing around Spa anymore.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I am going to have to go through and check is I'm going to have to take the GT through,
Le Mans.
no, through Sardinia
Right?
because
You'll know.
Yeah. So, but before I do that, the way I'm going to end this stream...
Bye!
oh no, I'm not ending the stream yet. The way I'm going to end the stream is I'm going to show everybody that I actually did what you did in the Ford GT.
You did it in the Group 3. I did it in F1.
Yeah, I did it in the Group 3 because, okay, so I lapped everybody on Sardinia. Second place back, put a lap on everybody in the BMW Z4. There's a caveat to that the second place guy was in the pits when I went through and lapped him. When I ended the race, I lapped him because he was in the pits. I later went back. I later went back in the Ford GT and I actually lapped everybody on track.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, because Le Mans is the one that you can do Group 4, Sardinia's Group 3, right?
Right.
yeah.
Alright.
And then they're also adding the Nürburgring, one of the Nürburgring tracks to...
The Sprint?
is it the Sprint that got the 800? Or was it the Endurance that got the 800?
I think it's the Endurance. I haven't really checked, but I think
Neither
the
have I.
Endurance got the 800.
Some got 800.
And
But it
then
doesn't matter if they don't put the cash prize up. Nobody's gonna race it.
So, well, I mean, depending upon what the cash prize is, I may. So,
Well, if the cash prize is, but that's like Nuremberg had a decent track in the high end, but it didn't pay out. Its pay was nominal in comparison to, say, Sardinia or Tokyo or...
right, so yeah, if the Nürburgring surpasses Sardinia, then I will work my butt off to learn Nürburgring.
Nuremberg Touring, 800, 200,000 credits.
That's it?
Sardinia's is 485,000 credits.
Okay.
So,
And with the clean race bonus, Nürburgring is still
Nuremberg-
less.
Nuremberg is still less, so yeah, doesn't matter what they do, nobody's gonna run it. Right? The 600 is only 80,000, so you go over to Le Mans.
Can we just add shit like, I don't know, Third of the Americans, fucking...
Le Mans 600, or
Or
8,
Sebring.
sorry, 600. Le Mans says an 800, but it's 700 is 550. Are you okay?
Alrighty, so yeah, I'm sticking with Ford. So for the manufacturer's cup, I'm gonna be a Ford.
All right, sounds good. I am going to be probably sitting it out until I can get a hang of the damn cars.
Right. Which is just nothing more than because based on like when I jumped in the okay, so when I first started this stream, I was on Branch Hatch trying to figure out what Group 4 car. And then I realized that I need to drive this like it's like I'm on hard tires. I know it says medium, but they don't grip like they used to.
They ain't as good as they once was.
Not even remotely close. So as a result, as soon as I started driving everything like I was on hard tires, then yeah. But then I went through and started looking at the times and noticing that it was pretty much a 3-second drop across the board. I was like, dear Lord. So
what the softs run like mediums run like hards, and fucking hards are gonna run like what? Sport softs?
or intermediate wet.
Intermediate? Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving on ice for 10 laps.
Alright, so in this stream, we'll go ahead and make it official. Enter, pick a manufacturer. I am in GT2 League at the moment. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes.
Yeah, at the moment.
And, well, no, because as soon as I hit this button, Mustang Group 4. So, now with this, are they going to give me the Group 3 Mustang, or are they going, nope, it's still the Group 3 GT race car. That surprises me.
Oh yeah, there is a Group 3 Mustang. What the hell's the difference between those two?
Signed contract. Actually, though, you know what? Before sign contract, come on,
One more thing.
Sign it.
Congrats, your driver got arthritis and can no longer write.
So, yeah, I guess so. You have signed a driver contract with Ford. Mez Racing is representing Ford yet again.
Big shock. Garen goddamn TA look at Island's gonna say Chevy.
Alrighty.
Fuck this, I'm gonna sign with McLaren and just not drive.
I'm gonna jump in. Okay, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, and then they still got that break. So, the one nice part about it is I can go through, set an alarm for 2, get up, get some coffee, be in the race by 3.
Oh, it's in Lagos.
How many milliliters in a half teaspoon?
That's a good question. Is there an Amber Alert or tone's dropping?
No, it's an Amber Alert. Pinellas County, child's just been kidnapped. And I currently live in Pinellas County. Okay, well, so they don't go to midnight anymore. They go till 10 o'clock my time.
4.929 milliliters, so about 5 milliliters in a teaspoon.
So cut that in half. 1.5? 2.5?
Yeah, about 2.5.
2.5 milliliters.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Alright. Let's go back to Dragon Trail. Select from garage.
Hopefully they get the person that got that kid.
Oh, they will. I have no doubt.
What, cops down there pretty quick?
Yeah.
Cops, fuck.
Oh, dude, seriously, this is nothing like Eastern Kentucky in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You've got law enforcement all over the place, and they don't play.
Good.
So I am going to jump in. Actually, you know what? I'm going to jump in Little Man's Ford GT. Where did it go? It's right. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Let's get medium tires on. Let's get back into time trial. Sit back down in my squeaky gaming chair, which I'm not complaining about because, again, it was a
It was a
freebie.
gift.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then I'm going to run this. Because theoretically speaking, if there's any kind of suspension change, it should also help with mid-engine
Mid-engine
drift.
shift.
So we'll go through and shift points are different, but it's still to the point where you can be at mid-corner, put your foot to the floor, and you're not going to throw the rear end out, at least on that corner. Now, the one thing about it is in the Mustang and in the, okay, so the 2018 is a little bit slower.
Hey guys,
Okay,
quick
let's...
off the wall question.
Yeah, what's that?
So, when you had the boo-boo shaving, how come you didn't just go back to the goatee?
Okay, I'm still gonna have to tap the brakes. Okay, let's try that again. What do you mean, why didn't I go back to the...
When, like, why didn't you just go back to having a goatee?
Oh, I did have a go-to. Oh, because it was like, I'm just gonna go through and, see what I look like, because I haven't been this way since 93.
Except for a couple times in the early 2000s.
Well, no, because even in the early 2000s, I still had the mustache.
Well, no, because there was that one time when we lived on Montgomery, you fucked up shaving, and Jason and I couldn't tell you and Andy apart for a while because we kept thinking you were Andy. And like this, I'm like, oh, that's Dad. Because for a second I was like, Andy?
Nah, it's just that, and Elena had made a comment that she'd actually never had anybody, like, get rid of, because she's got... Okay, I still can't drive this car. I'm gonna give it one more chance. I have as of yet to make it around the lap all the way.
I thought I was feeling an advantage on Brands Hatch. I'd get to the last turn, and for some reason the car just did not want to cooperate.
But Elena had never had anybody do anything like this for her before, so when it all went, I was like, you know what? Let's just, and I mean, she was extremely surprised and appreciative, and she loved it, and so I was like, okay.
Alright.
And of course, your sister was like, put it back now.
Yep, I was getting those messages too. I was like, he needs to put it back. I'm like, listen, he's probably just having a rough time right now. Just let him feel what he needs to. And the next thing I hear is, yeah, when you're going through a rough time, you diet, not take it all off.
Well, that's what she does.
All I know is, as long as you're happy, that's all I care about.
I'm
It doesn't
happy.
look bad, then, like, you do you. I'm a few seconds behind because I'm on because I'm watching the stream of this. And yeah, all right. Looks like you're doing. Yeah, looks like you're doing good. Also, when I saw you doing the time for the Vantage, I was sitting there like, I was trying to figure out why it looked like you were going so slow, and like some of the turns, I'm like, you could take that faster. I go and do it, and I'm like, no, you can't, because the physics are fucked.
Right.
Maybe in time this physics update will be looked back on and be like, oh yeah, this fixed a lot of problems with GT. But right now, it's looking more like it just, like, bastardized it, and I'm amazed you didn't get a penalty for that spin out.
That just happened to stop just in time.
I also noticed in the V8 Vantage, I do pirouettes a hell of a lot easier now.
Right.
Because it used to be, okay, yeah, I'd lose the ass end if I clip the grass right. But now it's like, if I clip the grass, I'm spinning. I touch the sand, I'm spinning.
Alrighty, so, but that still means I still drive, even though I don't drive this car very well, I still drive this car faster than, I still drive Fords faster.
Yeah.
So signing with Ford was
the right move.
Yep.
Alright, glad to hear it.
So, it's like I said, I don't think I can match Ireland's time on mediums anymore, not with these new.
No.
But yeah.
No, God, no. I just put an even bigger gap between me and you two.
So, yeah, but here's the thing. We're driving more than you are.
Mm-hmm. There was that, and I already took that into consideration. Because at first it was like, okay, I don't drive as much, so catch up to you guys is already an uphill battle, and it like this update just made that hill even steeper.
Right, and I mean, don't get me wrong, and it's like I said, as it pertains to, come on, give me the million credits. Give me the million credits. Do not give me the Bugatti.
Credits.
I got 500,000.
Well, that's half of what you wanted.
Right.
I got a damn Toyota. It wasn't even one of the racing cars.
Alrighty.
I got some stupid ass Toyota Crown.
Let's see here. Showcase.
But yeah, I'm gonna hop out of here, Dad.
Alrighty, well, I love you.
Love you too. Happy racing.
Always.
Bye.
Bye. I could have swore I saved that. I did not save that.
I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, I'm looking for... Okay, so I did not save the race where I did it in the Ford GT. Sad Pandas.
All right, do it live.
But, well, no, because I've got to start getting ready for work, and to be honest with you, I'm actually going to play this replay while I'm getting ready for work.
All right, well, then have a good night at work, Dad.
I will. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. To my viewers, I apologize for the language. I'm just, yeah. But with that being said, I accept my friends and my family for who they are. So, yeah. And then, let's see. This is me and the Group 3Z4 on Saturday, which is the money track, which is the track that Cadell and I use for buying stuff. And it's not just cars. We use it to buy stuff, tires and all sorts of things. So yeah, enjoy the race. This is the first example of me actually fulfilling a goal that I had that Kadal did, which he mentioned earlier in this stream, where he had gone through and he modified an F1 car, or an actually I guess technically an F3 car, to run this money track, and he would lap the field. So I wanted to do it in a Group 3 car, since this is a 800 performance points or a Group 3 race. So I grabbed at the time, and I believe, no, the Z4 is actually moved up in the rankings for performance points. It's no longer on the bottom shelf. It's actually up on the second shelf now. But because I can't get the M4 to do what I can do in a Mustang, I am getting out of the Z4 and getting back, or staying in the Fords, because I was a Ford driver. And then, yeah. But I was able to lap the field. I was so happy. Alrighty, I'll stop yakking and let you enjoy the race.
Why would I want to take them off? You had to start crying and just put the fucking thermometer under your arm like I told you to. You wouldn't have made yourself sick. Alexander needs to shut up. This is about shit that doesn't concern him. If you weren't sitting there going, oh, she's gonna be sick, she's gonna be sick, she's gonna be sick, she's gonna be sick, she wouldn't have gotten sick either. So. Fucking Christ. Alex, hand me that orange cloth. Come on. She puked there too. Hand me my coffee cup there. Thanks. Where did everybody go? Okay, you gotta watch somebody else. This guy curses too much. That's one of the better episodes.
Alright, anybody here? Just me?
Just you and the pigeons.
Just me and the pigeons. Alright. Now,
Guess that makes me the pigeon.
Yeah.
Just pigeons, everybody else flocked off.
Now I went through and come to find out, I did not save that race I did in the GT. So I will save that for. Nix was like, "Oh, just do it live." I was like, "Yeah, well, really haven't got time to because I'm actually multitasking because I'm playing this while I'm getting ready for work." So. So.
I've been there in your shoes. Like, mine is soon coming up.
So. But yeah. Happy days. So, tomorrow, since I signed with Ford, tomorrow I will do some practice on Interlagos.
I haven't. I hate that tractor. I haven't determined.
Now, I kind of just used my non-scientific approach. I just went through and I took this week's daily races, and whichever car I drove the best of, and then in my case, I happened to find a manufacturer that I drove the Group 3 and the Group 4 car better than any of the other cars that I tried.
Me too, hence why I was sitting in the Porsche.
Which methinks is the reason why they waited for this update before they opened up the next series, so that people could either that or they were just seriously hoping to catch people off guard and be like, oh yeah, go ahead and sign with this manufacturer. Oh yeah, the tire and car physics have changed, so what you thought you were racing, you're not.
Right? You know, the last time they did this to me, I near quit the game.
I remember.
Because it took my Genesis and turned it from a really good fucking car into a fucking paperweight. Yes, I know you're sick, baby girl. You smell like puke. Because, you know, you haven't learned that if you're gonna get sick, you might as well just bend over. Mm-hmm. 39 degrees is your temperature, so you are 3 degrees over normal.
Yeah, my lap 13 on this race was their lap 12, so they all went into the pits, which I can understand them going into the pits. I really and truly could. But my lap 15 was somebody's lap 14, and why would you go into the pits on your last lap?
Because they didn't have enough gas to make it all the way around.
There's Mr. Patillo, who is the one that I am normally having to chase. But in this particular race, he was in 5th. So I'm getting ready to lap the 5th place guy with 2 laps remaining. And again, the significance of this is is the fact that the Z4, when this was done, was the bottom shelf Group 3 car. It wasn't the absolute worst, but it was on that same row. Now, with the new performance points changes and physics changes, it's actually moved up to the second shelf. It's not the bottom shelf anymore, but it's still down there. And as you could tell by my tires, they were screaming. I was literally looking at that front passenger side going, please stay together, please stay together, please stay together.
I've been there. You'll know when they're done.
Oh, yes.
Like, you know right away when they're done, because it's like being on ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being on soft tires or hard tires in a downpour rain in Le Mans. Same physics.
Yep. Now, what is that? Bobos, the French driver. Again, this is his 14th lap. But I'm getting ready to go by Ordonez, something like that. Anyway, I do apologize for butchering your last name. Please know that it was not intentional or meant to be disrespectful. But yeah, look at that.
Well, I'm going to say,
front
since
tire.
they're based on real people, but they're NPCs, I don't even need to apologize.
But yeah, my front passenger tire is solid red. And I've still got half a lap to go. I was babying this thing like there was no tomorrow.
Okay, so we didn't get nothing that route.
Alrighty, well, for those of you who hung out this long, thank you for finding the stream. Now both right side tires and the front driver's side tire is gone. But see, Bobos and Mendoza both are in the pits when I'm coming across the finish line. So I lapped them. I put a lap on the entire field in a Group 3 car. It was so good. It was. It was so good. Alright. So, we'll go through. I need to do a little bit of editing real quick on the old cars. Let's see what we got here. To the garage.
Phew. Child, you stink.
She's sick. Distance driven. Let's go to manufacturer. Start with the Group 3 car. Where am I going to put that?
Are you done getting sick now? Are you done puking? Uh-huh. Okay, come up here.
I guess find a oval, a long oval, put it on top of the Ina coffee, on the sides and the front.
Why? For what? For your YouTube symbol?
Yeah,
Just go and get the YouTube symbol.
that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm trying to
It's,
figure out where I'm gonna put it.
it's on your roof. Mine looks sharp.
I got a 6-star roulette ticket because I already own all the 4 GTs.
Yes, yes, you do. I said that as soon as I looked at it. Went up. Has got that one for free.
I got a freebie.
I still have to buy the 66. The Mach 1, I guess.
Alright. I like it. Alright, so let's see what we get on that one. Come on, $1 million. I got 500,000 earlier.
Come on, Adawan.
Yeah, because unfortunately I've got to go to work.
Well, unfortunately, I got to get my Leap Barbarian underway, and it's our hardcore character, so I need Adawan to play with me.
I got the Group 2 Nissan.
That's a pretty good car. I got shite on a stick. Twice.
Alright, so because I need to go to work, I'm just going to load up the Group 3 Mustang, and then I'm going to end the stream here. Because, well, I got to go to work. Because I'm not pretty enough to be paid for nothing. So,
I am.
denial. Anyway, I hope all have
No,
enjoyed.
I'm not in denial at all. I get paid to stay home and play video games this time of year.
I hope all is doing well. Again, if you found this stream on accident and you stayed this long, I do greatly appreciate it. Kadol.
Remember, like and subscribe. It helps them out.
And thank you.
Be sure to crush that like button. And if you hadn't spun on over, subscribe now.
And if you would like any other further gaming, because again, Kadal does do not just Gran Turismo, but he also does several others.
Name the game, I can stream the pain.
Exactly. And
with the exception of Fortnite, because I will never play Fortnite. Or Apex. Or any of those stupid games. Hell, I won't even play Overwatch.
Oh, okay. But on that note, I do need to end this so I can get to work. I love you.